This video is about how to download and use the LCAT app. To start with though, there's a couple of assumptions. First of all, users need an ArcGIS online account or an AGOL account. If you're Queensland Government, it'd be a QSpatial account. Those accounts or those license levels need to be creator or editor, or sometimes they might be called field user account. If you don't have that level of account, you'll be able to see the app in the download area, but you won't actually be able to capture anything in there. When you've got that account, for NRMs, Natural Resource Management Groups, you can provide that account name to Lee Blacklock from Natural Resource Management Queensland. And for any other user other than Natural Resource Management organisations, you can provide that AGOL account to myself. What we'll do then is either create a group for you to be in or add you to an existing group. So the first thing that needs to happen is you need to download the Survey 123 field app. Now that can be downloaded from the Microsoft Store for a desktop. It can be downloaded from the Google Play Store for Android and Apple Store for iOS devices. I'm just in the Microsoft Store, so I'll just type in Survey 123 with no spaces, and it's this one here, ArcGIS Survey 123 app. It is not the Connect app, so it is just the plain ArcGIS Survey 123 field app. Now I won't download this because it's already on this machine, but pretty much just download it as you would any other app, and it'll appear on your home screen. The next thing to do is to sign into ArcGIS online. At the sign-in page, just your user name and your password. So once you've logged into QSpatial, you'll see a notification, this bell symbol up the top, just up here. You'll see that a notification there. It'll just have a little symbol there. Just click on that bell and accept the invitation to that group. So if you're familiar with ArcGIS Online or QSpatial Live, you may be in several groups. You can go into the group and you can see the members of that group. So how LCAT is operated is that groups are created for each individual user organisation. So NQ Dry Tropics, Terrain, DAF Extension, each group has got their own set of members, so only the members within that group can see that data. So your data is secure. We can't see each other's data between groups. For this example, I'm going to go into the LCAT research group. The LCAT will run on iOS, Android and Windows devices. Once we've installed or downloaded the ArcGIS Survey 123 field app, we need to then sign in with our ArcGIS Online account. Now you do need to sign in the first time to be able to download the app and the map package. So once you've signed in, your initials will appear up the top right hand corner. When we want to see the menu, you click on your initials. We click on that and we can go to download surveys. If you type in LCAT, in this example, I'm going to download the DAF extension survey. So we simply click on the cloud and that downloads the survey. Now you do need to have good Wi-Fi or mobile reception to do this. So I'd suggest you do this in the office. Certainly don't wait until you're out in the paddock to do this. Now once you've downloaded the survey, you can see it's downloaded. It's got the refresh symbol. We can hit the back arrow and we'll come up to the menu again and click Settings. Now this is a quirk of Survey 123. It's just forcing the survey to look at the correct map. So it's set on standard. This is advice from Esri. Click on Basic, click on Standard, just to force the map to be downloaded correctly. Click the back arrow. Then we open the survey, LCAT DAF extension. And before you do anything, before you start the survey by hitting collect, you go up to the menu again and we download our offline map. So you'll only have to download this once, or if you reset your device. So we hit the cloud and download that map package. You can create your own maps. A GIS person will be able to assist you in doing that. It can be a bit tricky, but this offline map is just really simple for the purpose of getting a location and seeing roughly where you are in the landscape. Okay, so once that's downloaded, we can see the refresh symbol. It's all okay. Again, we hit that back arrow. Now we'll start looking at the actual survey, the components of the survey. If we click on our menu here, we've got delete survey. Obviously, we don't want to do that at the moment. We've downloaded our offline map. If we go back to the opening area, click on that menu again, we've got download surveys, as we just saw, settings and about. It's always good practice to make sure you've got the most up-to-date survey. So every time you go into the paddock, before you leave the office, check that you've got the most up-to-date survey, check that you've got an up-to-date operating system on your device, and we can hit the back arrow. We'll go up to the menu again. In terms of settings, there's not a great deal we need to do here. We've got our map. In terms of location, it's using the device GPS. If you want to attach a different device, such as a standalone GPS, you can do that. These warnings, alerts, you can put that so that if you don't have a strong GPS signal, you can set it for visual, audio, or vibrate. Text, you can certainly change the text if you want. You can see the text increasing here. And I'll just set that back. Increasing the text can have an impact the way some things are laid out, because the LCAT survey has been optimized for the text that it's set at right now. We hit the back arrow and that's everything that we need to do. Up in the top right hand corner again, we've got that GPS symbol. We can see that we're collecting our location. We're sitting in the DAF office in Townsville at the moment. You can see indicated by the blue flashing spot. It is good practice again, before you start to do an assessment and before you've saved the location, just make sure that the device is collecting a location and it's relatively stable. And then we're ready to start the survey. So on this first page, we've just got the version number. So this is version 2. Prod just means production. So you should always see version, whatever the latest version is. In this case, it's version 2.0 and prod. If you see anything such as version 2 UAT, user acceptance testing, or version 2 test, you've inadvertently downloaded the incorrect survey. To start the survey, we hit collect.